Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary. Like, share, and subscribe, please.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yeah. One for Haka? Yeah. One more for Haka.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Javon Watson. The boss. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the match review for Jamaica against Peru. Friendly international in Lima. Jamaica went down 3-0 to Peru. I predicted 3-1. Peru 3, Jamaica 1. The match ended 3-0. So, yeah. What were the stats like for this game? Let's have a look at those, shall we? First thing first, we're going to take a look at that. The numbers. Alrighty, here we go. So, after a scoreless first half, Luis Vierco opened the scoring in the 48th minute before Alex Valera doubled their advantage in the 66th minute. And then in the 82nd minute, Yoshimar Yuton made it 3-0 in the 82nd minute to wrap up Peru's 3-0 victory. Peru had 17 shots, while Jamaica had 5. Peru, 7 shots on target. We only had 1 shot on target. Possession, Peru 61% possession, Jamaica 39. Passes, Peru 671 passes, Jamaica 427. This is already an increase in the number of passes compared to the previous era. And in addition to that, as it relates to passing accuracy, Jamaica 83%, Peru 86%. Fouls, Peru committed 16, we committed 11, 1 yellow card apiece. And that was that. What was the 11 that was utilized? 4-3-3. 4-3-3 was utilized for this encounter. Omar Walker, Fletcher, Beckford were the persons that came on. So we saw debuts for Richard King. We saw also a debut for Shane Beckford. We saw a debut as well for DeMar Rose, Dwayne Atkinson, Ramon Howell, and Malik Howell, all receiving being debutants for this encounter. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 debutants, I should say. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So let's talk about players firstly in terms of the individually. Amal Knight in the first half, I would say that in terms of what he was able to do and how he mopped up opportunities, he distributed well. He came out, in my opinion, I think it was necessary for him to come out to clear the ball for a throw-in, made a couple of saves and did well. Would I blame him for the goals? Perhaps the third goal could have been saved, but apart from that, I don't think you can blame him for the other 2. But look, Dwayne Miller has COVID, so Amal Knight for me has to be part of the pool for the qualifiers, alongside Andre Blake and Dylan Barnes. Kimar Taxi Lawrence did what Taxi did. Who was Jamaica's best player for this game? Jamaica's best player was none other than Javane Brown. Javane Brown was Jamaica's best player on the park, and he showed exactly why he should be starting for Jamaica against Mexico next week, Thursday, at the office. He showed exactly why. Richard King, assured, solid, steady performance on debut. well done to you, sir. You had a good game. I give you a solid 7 out of 10 performance. Damien Lowe came off. Obviously, he's going to feature a part next week, Thursday. In midfield, we had Javon Watson, Reggae Boys fans' his best friend, and Devon Speedy Williams, Peter Lee Vassell just ahead. With Jakey, I think the first touch is an area that he needs to improve on, but we certainly saw glimpses and flashes of what we saw with him back in 2018 and 2019 for sure. Lamar Walker, for me, he won a lot of fouls for us, which is brilliant because the way that he handles the possession, he will draw those fouls. But there were, I should say, a number of occasions where a pass could have been released quicker, which would have allowed players to move into different spaces. And when you have that one-touch football, it will draw the opposition out of position, and it will not help them to have a set organization. And that's exactly what you want. So you don't want them to be settled or set by any means. But the longer that one player has that possession, you're giving them time and also the space as well so that they can regroup and get back into the possession to neutralize whatever threat you have to pose your way. Deshane Beckford looked lively in the first half, but the second half for me was a bit absent. But I like what I see from Beckford already, and I'm more than happy to put him into the pool moving forward. Jordan Fletcher, disappointing performance, not like the performance that we saw his last appearance for Jamaica, which was that 2-0 victory over Bermuda where he scored the opening goal. So from the players that took the field, even those on the bench, who would I include as part of the 23 for the World Cup qualifiers coming up? Mal Knight, Taxi, Damien Lowe, Javane Brown, Speedy, Haka. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Beckford, 8, Walker, 9, Atkinson. As it relates to the subs, Busy, he got 7 minutes. For me, it was not enough, but it is what it is at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'd say King did well enough to earn a place in the 23, 26, whatever the number will be. So that's something for us to pay special attention to. I've been unfortunate we didn't get to see Akwesa Chung take the field or Devonta Campbell, but for them to travel with the team, experience what it is like, I think it was great for them and the exposure that they got from this sort of experience to be in that sort of atmosphere and environment. So next for the Reggae Boys will be that clash against Mexico, a match where we need points. Yep, I said it. Points. A match where we need points. Where we really, really need points. You really used Watson intro. I did. How did you get the professionals to talk to you? That's amazing. I traveled with the Reggae Boys. I've done statistical work. I've done video analysis work. I've done media work. So, yeah. Do you think New Zealand should play Jamaica in the next international FIFA window for a friendly? Yeah, we should in March, because who knows, that might be the playoff spot for the World Cup. Paul Hall out for leaving Haka out for so long? Really? Come on, guys. Paul Hall out for picking Haka. This is a JFF selected team. Paul Hall is just looking at players, not Hall's fault. Thank you very much, my friend. You have answered that accurately. One more test we want, test Haka. Can't even make humble line 11, but start for me. Simon, would you say that Peru plays similar to Panama? Similar? There's similar aspects, but I wouldn't say 100% similar. What do you think about King? King was astute, brilliant in his performance, level-headed, focused, not distracted. Firm, solid debut from him. Is this Haka's final game? No, it will not be Javon Watson's final game for Jamaica. You're going to see him play for Jamaica against Panama, I feel. I honestly feel that you're going to see him play against Panama in the World Cup qualifiers. So, no, it won't be his final game for Jamaica. His final game for Jamaica will be when he calls it a day. But as I said, don't expect that to be Haka's last game for Jamaica. I'd be very, very surprised if it was, honestly. But I don't think it is. And if you talk to even the likes of the Mariapas, the Damian Lowe's, the Taxes of this world, Shamar Nicholson's, they will tell you what Javon Watson brings to the dressing room and why he'll always make a 23-man squad, in a sense. So, honestly, guys, this will not be the last time you're seeing Haka. I've already made my stance clear about what I think his role should be in the national setup. I've already made that extremely clear. I've said what he brings, and I stand by that statement 100%. And I'm not drifting from that at all. Kevin Stewart is not ready. Jordan Cousins, the same thing. Unless something miraculously happens tomorrow morning and he's healed, you most likely won't see either one of them. David Davis is not ready either. So after Anthony Grant and Speedy, who is there? Well, Kevin Lambert and Haka. So one of the two or both, you will see in the squad for the World Cup qualifiers. So get used to seeing either face or both of them, because that is exactly what you're going to see for the qualifiers. So stay tuned, because there's more to come. And this evening was not Haka's last game in a Jamaica shirt. So that's what I'll say on the matter. Do I want to see Haka play for Jamaica again? I've made it extremely clear. Haka in a 23, fine. Haka in a starting 11, not for me. Analysis on Walker's game. Lamar Walker did well in winning Jamaica fouls, but I still believe he hung on the ball way too long. Way too long. Bobby Reed can play central midfield, not defensive midfield. Paul Hall take up Tapa style now? No. Chong, Atkinson, Campbell should have played. I believe that they should have gotten more minutes. It's just a pity that Atkinson only got 7 minutes, but yeah. Simon, remember Manu won a three-peat in a Champions League without Roy Keane and Beckham. We can do it without Haka. Yeah, of course. Of course we can win football matches without Haka. I never said no. Kennard Forbes can replace Haka, more physical, more robust, more athletic. Kennard Forbes is doing well in the USL. He's doing very, very well. Very, very well. I'm a little bit surprised that Busy got so little few time. It is what it is. You know, sometimes you can't really control when you can introduce a player. But what I will say is that, remember the name, Dwayne Busy Atkinson. 11 months ago, we spoke about him on this channel. And 11 months later, here we are now. Dwayne Busy Atkinson. He deserves it. He deserves it. He really, really deserves this moment. And what are the positives we can take? The first half display. The first half display was encouraging. We pressed. And when Peru tried to counter, we neutralized what they had to do. In the second half, it looked like we ran out of steam a little bit, but in a sense, it appeared that, you know, Peru went into second gear, couple of lapses in concentration, and that's that. You get punished. So we have to minimize, reduce, and remove all of those errors moving forward. So that's something that needs to be rectified. And I don't think it's fair to say Amal Knight is not ready. I don't think it's fair to say that. Better you say that he hasn't played football in a long time, but as I said, he's not the cause for the 3 goals. Optimistic about the next game, even with this result? Yes, because I've maintained that in friendly matches, I'm not looking at the result, I'm looking at the performance, and looking at the performance from the first half and portions of the second half. It has given me encouragement. It gives me encouragement, for sure. You needed to bring on Chong Atkinson earlier. I believe when it was 1-0, it would be a good time to bring them on. Honestly, I believe it would be a good time. Is the JFF looking at bringing a striker as both a replacement or a midfielder? It could be a midfielder. The man them take too long to strike. Yeah, when we take too long, it gave the Peruvians some time to get back into shape, and that really worked out well for them. So it's unfortunate that things worked out the way it is, but yeah. I think we were lethargic second half. The players could not press for the full 90, but I don't believe we should have showed that tiredness at the second half. Yeah. Reggae Boys fans, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate that we couldn't score a goal. But the show must go on, right? In 6 days and 21 hours from now, we take on Mexico at the office. And we need a result. It's as simple as that. We need a result. So this man says it correctly. Atkinson looks like class. And he is class. So what we need to do now is to perform with a result against Mexico. There has to be some encouraging signs. There are some encouraging signs. So let's leave it on that we have positive signs when the team arrives back. The team is gonna arrive in 2 groups. One set of the team is gonna arrive at 2:00 Jamaica time tomorrow. The next set is gonna arrive at 8:00. So if anybody wants to go to the airport to say hello to the players, 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. at Norman Manley International Airport. 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. If you want to go and greet the players, say hello, and wish them all the best for the Mexico game. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to Reggae Boys Commentary. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. And don't forget to listen to our brethren right here.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
No, but in all seriousness, though, guys, better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. Mark my words. Better days are ahead.